Hi dear ones, very good morning to you all. Hope you all are fine. In your plus 1 class, you learned how to make notes from a piece of writing while you read it. Here, there's a similar study skill, that is note taking. You can take notes while you are listening to a lecture or an interview. This will help you to listen actively, review the topic, and use the ideas later in your write-ups and reports, etc. Note-taking is an effective strategy to improve your listening skills also. Note-taking is very important for your higher studies. In colleges, etc., they won't be giving you this line-by-line explanation for whatever they are teaching. They will be just going on with the lectures, and you have to prepare or you have to take notes from what they are teaching you there. Okay, and so you should learn from your plus 2 class itself how to take notes by listening to a lecture or an interview or a speech, etc. കേട്ട് അതിൽ നിന്നും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് പോയിൻറ്റ്സ് നമ്മൾ കുറിച്ചെടുക്കുന്നതിനാണ് നോട്ട് ടേക്കിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുക. അത് വളരെയധികം ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. കോളേജിലൊക്കെ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, ഏത് കോളേജിൽ ചെന്നാലും നമ്മുടെ ഹയർ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ എവിടെയായാലും അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇതുപോലെ സ്പൂൺ ഫീഡിങ്, സ്കൂളിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന മാതിരിയുള്ള സ്പൂൺ ഫീഡിംഗ് ഒന്നും ചെയ്തു തരില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവർ പറയുന്ന ലെക്ചേഴ്സ് 1 മണിക്കൂറൊക്കെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് പോയിൻറ്റ്സ് നമ്മൾ കുറിച്ചെടുക്കണം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ടേക്കിംഗ്. നോട്ട് ടേക്കിംഗ് improves our listening skills, and there's a very systematic and organized format in which you can take notes, and that is known as CORNELL method. നോട്ട് ടേക്കിംഗ് നമ്മളുടെ ശ്രദ്ധാപൂർവം കേൾക്കാനുള്ള നമ്മളുടെ കഴിവിനെ ത്വരിതപ്പെടുത്തും, അതായത് ഇംപ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യും. നല്ലപോലെ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ച് കേട്ടാലാണല്ലോ അതിൽ നിന്നുള്ള പോയിൻറ്റ്സ് നമുക്ക് എഴുതിയെടുക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുക. അങ്ങനെ സിസ്റ്റമാറ്റിക്കും ആയിട്ട് ഒരു പ്രത്യേക ഫോർമാറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് അതിന് കേർണൽ മെത്തേഡ് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ആൻഡ് വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു ലേൺ സംതിങ് അബൌട്ട് ദാറ്റ് ഫോർമാറ്റ്. ബിഫോർ പ്രിപ്പയറിംഗ് ദ നോട്ട്സ് യു ഷുഡ് ഹാവ് യുവർ നോട്ട്ബുക്സ് ഓർ പേപ്പേഴ്സ് വിത്ത് യു ഫോർ പ്രിപ്പയറിംഗ് ദ നോട്ട്സ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ലിസണിങ് ടു ദ ലെക്ചർ. എന്താണ് ആ ഫോർമാറ്റ് എന്ന് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. You should draw a margin of 2 or 3 inches and leave the right side of the page for notes in your notebook or in the paper that you have with you. As you listen to the lecture, write all the important ideas on the right side. Listen to the lecture very carefully and write the important ideas that you are getting from it on the right side of the paper. Leave some space after each idea. കുറച്ച് സ്ഥലം വിടണം. ഒരു പോയിൻ്റ് എഴുതിയാൽ കുറച്ച് സ്ഥലം വിടണം. So that you can add something later if necessary. After hearing the lecture, if you are feeling that something should be added to the earlier points, you can add to it. After the lecture, complete the spaces with as many words and phrases that you have already heard. And for every significant bit of information, write a Q in the left margin, and this Q word or phrase will help you to categorize your notes for further use. അത് നമുക്ക് പിന്നീട് ഒരു റൈറ്റപ്പ് ആക്കി മാറ്റാൻ ആ ക്യൂ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ ഒരു ഇൻസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ, നമ്മൾ തന്നെ എഴുതി വയ്ക്കുന്ന ആ ഇൻസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ നമ്മൾക്ക് സഹായകരമാവും. Now I am going to show you a video of a lecture on a particular topic. What you have to do is listen to it very carefully and then try to take notes by listening to it. Okay, let's develop our listening skill and let's develop our note-taking skill also. And I am again and again telling it will be very useful for you for your future studies. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Students, Today, we are going to deal with different types of drugs. There are four main groups of drugs divided according to their major effects, plus a few substances that do not easily fit into any category. The main categories are stimulants, example is cocaine, next depressants, example is alcohol, then third one is opium related painkillers, example is heroin, and the fourth one is hallucinogens, example LSD. Now let's deal one by one. The first one is stimulants. Stimulants make you feel very energetic, alert, talkative, active, and very excited. But they can be very dangerous too and even cause death if taken high doses. Repeated use can cause psychosis. And now the second one. What is the second one? Yes, the depressants, which is also known as the sedatives. These make you feel relaxed, chilled out, mellow, possible paradoxical effects like anxiety, nightmares, and aggression. And these are also dangerous if taken high doses. They are addictive too. The third one is opium related painkillers. These make you feel a rush of pleasure in a dreamy state and drowsy. They are very dangerous when taken high doses and they are also addictive. And the next one is hallucinogens. These vary a lot. The same drug may have different effects at different times. These may make you feel detached from your surroundings, mood swings, altered sense of space and time, hallucinations, illusions, and distortions of reality, feelings of insight, mystical or religious experiences. The experiences may be powerful and not much fun. Now let's see how these drugs affect mental health. All drugs have some kind of effect on your mental health. They affect the way you see things, your mood, and your behavior. These effects may be pleasant or unpleasant, be short-lived or long-lasting, be similar to those you experience as part of a mental health problem, go away once the drug has worn off, or continue once the drug has worn off. For some people, taking drugs can lead to long-term mental health problems, such as depressions. You may already have a mental health diagnosis and use illegal drugs to help yourself cope. If you have mental health problem and also have problems with drug or alcohol use, you will probably be described as having dual diagnosis. This may cause a large number of problems and you may need help with many different parts of your life. There's no standardized treatment for dual diagnosis. Treatment involves both mental health service and drug and alcohol. Let's see what are the impacts or the effects of drugs on us. If we use drugs a lot or become dependent on them, this can have a negative impact on our day-to-day life. For example, it could lead to problems with money, education and employment, relationships, housing, low self-esteem, finding it hard to maintain commitments, crime, either in possessing or an illegal substance or to finance a habit leading to a criminal record which will lead to imprisonment. So it's nice to keep away from drugs. If you take drugs, remember, you don't always know what is in them. It can be difficult to predict how you will react. They could contain additional harmful substances. They may not contain any of the substances you are expecting. Even if you have taken something before, it could have different ingredients or be a different dose. This is more likely to be the case with illegal highs. So it's better as it's affecting our mental health, physical health, and social health. It's better to avoid drug abuse. Okay? Always, if you have any problem or diseases or ill, you consult a doctor for the good drugs and not to take the drugs on at your own risk and never depend on these type of recreational drugs also. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you got every points from this lecture.
tell me that you love me.